Happy PSAT Day, Bobcats, and welcome back to another episode of The Sage. I'm Emma Paul.
And I'm Becca Petty. Stay tuned for some exciting stories, including a package about Carlsbad's pumpkin patch.
And some tips and tricks to balancing extracurriculars.
And some updates on our new orchestra program. Let's hop right into it.
We hope that you enjoyed sleeping in this morning, but if not, congratulations for getting up and working hard on the PSAT.
To get your mind off of the grueling test, we have our reporters, Nancie and Isaiah, to bring you an update on everything you need to know about our new chamber orchestra.
Last year, Sage Creek High School offered a singular orchestra class available to all students. However, this year orchestra split into two classes, string orchestra and chamber orchestra. We decided to go to one of the classes, chamber orchestra, to learn what the difference was between the two classes and see what it was like to be a student there. First, we spoke to Ms. Quinones, the music director and teacher of both classes.
So string orchestra is our entry-level orchestra. It's a non-audition based group. We take anywhere from beginners to experienced people. Chamber orchestra is our advanced orchestra, and it requires an audition. We work sometimes with a conductor, sometimes without. So chamber music by nature is a smaller ensemble. Players, they're dependent on communicating a little bit differently. They're not dependent on somebody waving the baton in the front of the room. So they're making eye contact. They're moving with the music and really engaging in the music at a deeper level. So they wanted to kind of split up our orchestra numbers because that was our highest enrolled class. It was really a unique opportunity to give those advanced players another place to play.
We wanted to find out how the students were enjoying the class so far and what their day looks like to them, so we asked a couple of students.
I think my favorite part has to be the people in it, because everyone pretty much, since there's like little people in this class compared to our other string orchestra, we all know each other a lot better, and we're all pretty much really good friends.
Well, being concertmaster, I have to help Miss Q with running the class. I help move the orchestra along the rehearsals. I help tune them. I help them with musical aspects.
And we also asked Ms. Quinones what she thinks of her classes so far.
So much fun to play the repertoire that's written for orchestra, and to see the players in the regular orchestra who this year they're sophomores, last year they were freshmen. I'm seeing a huge level of growth from those students, and then the independence in the chamber orchestra is a really cool thing to witness.
This has been Nancie Huang-Ball and Isaiah Felix-Chan. Now back to the anchors.
Wow, it's so cool to see how much talent is represented here at Sage Creek.
You're right. Sage Creek offers so many extracurricular activities to students.
I know it can be hard balancing all the schoolwork and after-school activities that I have going on in my life, and I'm sure many other students feel the same way.
Next up, we have Emma and Evan to give you some unique tips and tricks for balancing extracurriculars in your own life. Emma?
Hi, Bobcats. My name is Emma Velchek, and I'm here to send it off to some professionals on campus to help you stay on track this year.
I recommend balancing student work and extracurriculars by making sure that you give yourself enough time to do all of them. Oftentimes we see students taking on, and it's good that they take on a lot, but when they start having issues is when they start taking on too many things. So find what you like and really, really focus on doing the things you enjoy. You'll find you make time for things you enjoy much more so than that. And then otherwise, when you get home, do your homework, and before you go to bed, do your homework when you have time.
I would definitely, a lot of our students, have very heavy workloads on top of multiple extracurriculars, so I would say just understand yourself and know what you...
I always recommend students email me before they're missing class. That gives them a chance to make up work before they leave. Often you're more prepared for quizzes the day before than you are the week after, because you remember it. And so if you can make stuff up before you're absent, that eliminates the amount of stuff you have to make up after you're absent, especially with all 5 classes that you're taking.
So when you miss class, if you're able to get some of your work done while you're home, or if you're sick, that's probably the best way, getting what you can done. But again, I understand a lot of times when we're sick, you can't do anything because you just need to sleep and rest. So I would suggest when you get back is talking to each teacher and figuring exactly what it is you must get done. And then I would say just make a plan for yourself, tackle the larger things first, and make sure, you know, if there's tests or quizzes, the things you must take and make up, make sure you have a plan and you have set something for that. So ultimately it's about communicating with your teachers and then setting a plan to make sure that you get your makeup work done.
That was helpful. Being on the trimester schedule, things can seem to move a lot faster. But with the right time management skills, there's no reason that high school needs to be so stressful.
Speaking of enjoying high school, here are a ton of fun different ways that you can spend your weekends, including checking out Halloween traditions here in Carlsbad.
If you haven't been to the Carlsbad Pumpkin Patch yet, then I hope that this next video gives you inspiration.
Let's send it over to Kayley for some details on the Strawberry Pumpkin Patch Hybrid off Cannon Road.
Good morning, Bobcats. To get into this Halloween season, I went to the Pumpkin Patch and Corn Maze in Carlsbad. Here's the owner to tell us more about why it's such a good place to visit during this fall season.
My name is Jimmy Ukigel. If you're scared of people chasing you with chainsaws, clowns and scarecrows jumping out of the corn, then it's your thing.
The Haunted Maze is really catching on. People of all ages and cities are coming to visit. Some even confess.
Almost every weekend, somebody will admit to peeing in their pants.
Alongside with being that scary, there's another aspect to Jimmy's business being so profitable.
We're successful because we're family oriented. I think that we're very proud to be part of Carlsbad. We've been here for 60 years.
Mondays to Thursdays, they're open from 9 to 6. On Fridays and Saturdays, they stay open till 10:30 for their Haunted Maze.
I'm Robin Ukigawa, and I am the digital marketing coordinator. It is a very unique place to visit. You don't see a lot of farms nowadays, especially in Southern California, so it's really one of a kind type of business to get involved with and partake in. So,
thank you so much for tuning in. Till next time, I'm Kayley Teagle reporting for The Sage.
Oh, that was so cute. I can't wait to go to the pumpkin patch this year.
Me neither. It's crazy how fast Halloween is coming up.
With Halloween just around the corner, another thing is sadly drawing to a close, the fall sports season.
Here's our sports reporter Issy to talk about the upcoming games and events before the winter season starts to take over.
Hey Bobcats, I'm Isabella Brewer and we've had some fantastic games this past week. Starting it off, varsity girls volleyball beat Oceanside Tuesday, and Wednesday they beat Kamehameha from Hawaii, both at home. And this past weekend they played in the Coast Volleyball Tournament, winning against both Point Loma and Bonita Vista. Tomorrow they play at home, then Friday they play at El Camino, so make sure to support. Varsity tennis played last Tuesday and Thursday, beating Oceanside and Vista. JV also played on Thursday at home and pulled off a win against Vista. Today, varsity plays at home and JV plays at Poway. Varsity golf beat Oceanside last Wednesday and Vista last Thursday, and will be playing at Oceanside tomorrow. Their JV team will be playing at Oceanside today. Thursday, boys beach volleyball beat Carlsbad High 4-1, making them undefeated heading into playoffs. Field hockey also played Thursday, losing to RBV on Friday, and they lost to La Jolla 0-6. And over the weekend, cross country attended a hole-in-the-wall invite up in Washington, placing 5th overall with a collective score of 186. Now, we'll send it to Skylie and Emily with a reminder for the Sage's Short Story Contest. Thanks, guys. Well, that's all we have for this week. This has been Isabella Brewer, and let's send it back to the anchors.
Thank you so much for sticking with us this morning, and make sure to head over to thesagenews.com for all the news stories, including Dogs of Sage Creek, movie reviews, and weekend photos.
TheSageNews.com is a great way to catch up on things happening locally and worldwide. You can also stay connected following at The Sage Publication on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks for watching. This has been Emma Paul
and Becca Petty reporting for
The Sage.